guys, what's up? This is Casey Wingert with American Retirement Systems, Senior Marketing Specialist, and I just wanted to hop on and talk to you guys this morning about a serious conversation, hopefully an open and honest conversation about leads. In my position, the number one problem that I see most agents and advisors struggling with is lead generation, and that's what I get asked about the most is how can your FMO put me in front of quality leads? And I thought maybe we could frame up the conversation and define some of our terms first. So the first thing that I would say about a lead that you're either being furnished to you through your FMO or you're going out and buying from a third-party marketing company is all a lead is a name and a phone number. That's it. And I don't care if the lead is coming from Facebook or it's coming from a TV ad or a radio ad, some other type of an internet generated lead. We've tried them all here, and all it is a name and a phone number. They're extremely low intent, low impact. For somebody to give their name, phone number, and maybe an email address in order to, download the white paper or the article or whatever the thing is, it's just generally speaking not a high intent lead. It's not a serious commitment or a high commitment on their end at all to talk to you. And then what I see is most agents, they buy the lead under the expectation that the lead is going to be a lay down sale. I've never met or heard of someone who's trying to pitch or sell their lead system who's not telling people that they've got affordable leads, they're quality leads, they're high intent leads, they're people that are seriously convinced about annuities, or they're seriously wanting more information about annuities. That's usually what the pitch is, but it doesn't fall into alignment with reality most of the time. So that would be the first thing. And the second thing is, as an advisor, there's a lot of agents and advisors that come into this business that don't think they have to have any sales skills. They expect to be order takers. They expect that these leads are basically just going to sell themselves, and all they have to do is take down the information and write the app. It's never worked that way. This business is not going to work that way into the future. So what I'm saying and what our organization is saying, to some extent, sometimes it feels like we're screaming in the wilderness to this end, is that nobody is as invested in your business as you are. There's not an FMO, there's not a third-party lead vendor that's as invested in your success as you are, okay? And if you want to take your practice and take your business to the next level, for most of us, that means we're going to have to take our lumps. We're going to have to get a few doors slammed on our nose. We're going to have to get a few bruises to develop those skills, to be able to become more effective in our appointment process. And the other thing is, listen, there is a certain amount of accrued wisdom that exists in this business that I don't think we're ever going to get away from, regardless of the technology or whatever the pitch of the day is. And there are certain absolutes. So here's a couple of them. Number one, absolute number one, activity is king. For us, that means doing seminars. I'll never forget this. When I first got started in the business about 10 years ago, I went out to the Gold Eagle Forum in Las Vegas with American Equity, and they had 5 or 6 panelists of highly successful agents, and one in particular is a guy out of South Carolina. I think at the time, at least, he was the #1 all-time producer for American Equity, probably still is. But he openly admitted in his presentation materials that he did 56 public seminars over the course of a year, and his goal is to talk to 10 new prospects a week. So you can imagine, if you've got that kind of activity, you're probably, unless your sales skills are just off the charts bad, you're probably going to write $25 or $30 million a year in annuity business with that kind of activity. So that would be the first thing. Activity is king. Absolute number 2 that we believe in, mentorship is a requirement, and you can't become who you want to be until you see what it looks like. And it's just that simple. So what our FMO has been saying for the last 10 years is we're looking for the type of agent who wakes up in the middle of the night wondering what they could have done the previous day to do better, versus the type of agent who wakes up in the middle of the night and they're angry at somebody else for why they're not where they want to be. They're mad at their FMO, they're mad at a third-party lead vendor. There's no introspective going on there. What could I have done differently? And what we do is we provide agents with mentorship. We provide them with the sales skills that they're going to need to be successful in this business. And then we provide them with a blueprint or a roadmap to put them on the track so that they can get the kind of activity that they need to hit their goals and hit their dreams. And it's really as simple as that. So if that's a conversation that you think you might want to have, you're tired of the smoke and mirrors, the flash in the pan marketing, please give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. My phone number is 888-969-7384. Thanks. Have a great weekend.